And skip, because I don't care. I just want to see what gear we got. Ooh, a blue wind wall. Awesome. And then a nice inscription. I'm good on that. But there's a blue light machine gun, so this might be good. Heaviest but slowest hitter in light machine gun class. But that could be good. That could mean it's amazing. We'll try that out. So let's head back to the forge. Do I have access to other equipment?
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Doesn't seem like it. That's very disappointing. How can we go for so much of the game without ever really changing the way we look? Because it's so, like, there's just way too limited options for a game that has so much individualized customization. It's like somebody spent a whole lot of time giving us the ability to paint ourselves without actually giving us fucking different armor to try out. Like, my armor here should be filled to the brim. I should have like 9 different options here to try out. We've got 3. And literally no other option to buy any other. What? That's so dumb. Alright.
What's on the docket today?
Let's try our different ones. It gives us a little boost. So, oh, we actually already had a sledgehammer. Oh, alright. It might actually be better for us to keep the level 19 sledgehammer because we have a 25% damage boost for weapons from it, and it gets to have 10% more ammo. So, I mean, at that point, it's kind of better than what we just had there. I love that I have these Legion weapons that are just better drastically than all the stuff that we've had so far. It has not been bested yet. Even though it's been kind of mediocre to use, it's been helping me boost my level a little bit. Alright, what do we have? We just got another elemental empowerment. Where is it? %20 harvest bonus. And we get a good bit more shield and armor. I'll take it. Elemental synergy. Do I have another one of those? I don't think so. What did I get that I was excited to have? Maybe it was an ability. Support seal. Blue wind wall. And maybe something else? No, nothing here. Yeah, we kind of capped off there. We could grab, like, Glacial Spear. But I like my Burning Orb. Like, it's a good ability for me to just spam in general. Alright. Let's go talk to Yarrow. And I guess Merelda. Who the hell is Merelda? Man, we keep bringing it to just even more people that I'm not going to remember the name of.
Hello there. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
No, it's okay. I'm Merelda. I drift sometimes. Not so long ago, I'd paint a scene like this. But now my hands ache too much, so mostly I just watch people go about their day.
Can be fun, imagining who they are, their stories.
It's true. Sometimes you don't even have to imagine. There's a man who strolls the market pocketing fruit when he thinks no one's looking.
Imagine what happens when he's caught.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. Would make a great painting. Now, it's a good way to pass the time while I wait.
Expecting someone?
My son, Kyler. You remind me of him a bit. Same jaw.
Has he been gone long?
A while. His patrol hasn't checked in.
I'm a freelancer. I might know something about it. Where were they patrolling?
Freemark.
Oh, was it recently?
It's been a long time. They were buying supplies there.
Freemark was attacked by the Dominion.
Was it?
About 10 years ago.
I'm sure he got out.
Yikes. Never lose hope.
Well, no reason he couldn't have. Anything's possible.
See, you understand. That's what I keep telling people. This whole world proves it.
How long have you been waiting?
My sister says too long. She left Fort Tarsis for Anthem years ago. I couldn't. I have to be here when Kyler gets back.
Any other family?
It's just Kyler and me. But I was young once. I know how it is. He's probably chasing a girl. It's kind of you to ask. Most people are strangers these days. Not many talk to an old woman. Or buy her paintings. You should get back to your day. I'll be fine here.
I wish you luck with Kyler. I hope you hear from him soon.
I'd better. The hell he's gonna pay for making me wait gets worse every day.
Go easy on him. Goodbye, Merelda.
I hope that it's actually turning out to just be like, oh, he just didn't know she was still at Fort Tarsis.
They're planning something.
Don't think about it.
I don't want to be ruled by the Dominion.
Calm down. The Sentinels will keep us safe.
You sound so plastic. Calm down. The Sentinels will keep us safe. Do not worry about it. Do not think about anything. Oh. Now there are people here. So are these stories about Javelin pilots? And what they died to? What the hell is that gonna be? What the fuck is this? I'm concerned.
Aha, back to talk. Very good getting Freelancer Diggs and his passengers on the path again. Striders are very reliable. Oh, no, I cannot say that with this straight face. Anyway, they need a big push when they stop.
Glad I could help.
So few of us. We need to stick together, even for those just passing through. I'll buy Diggs a drink when he gets to Fort Tarsis. Maybe the bar finally have some Fortuo brew.
That your favorite?
Favorite? Listen, there is Fortuo brew and then there is swill. You maybe tell me you prefer another drink. I would only feel bad for your sad life.
Okay, then.
Now I'm thirsty. You come back when you want contracts.
All right, well, I want contracts right now. So, you know. What do you got for me? I guess it's over here.
Got some contracts to get you started. People need help.
A
Get
helping
out
hand.
there and lend a hand.
Will do.
The smooth operation of Fort Tarsis and the lives of the citizens who live here are dependent on freelancers helping prevent problems from reaching the walls and lending aid to those in need. All right. The people keep you humble. The job keeps you alert. Fine. We can do that. Although we'll probably do the mission for Brandon, then actually do a story mission. Because as much as I want to keep on doing these contracts back to back to back to back, I want to find out more. And then, oh. Well, here's Leighton and Max wants to talk. All right. Every time I come back from just a side contract, things are advancing. That's good. If it was purely just the story, then that would obviously be... that'd be lame. But also understandable.
You know how I was Sentinel 2 in Season 1 of Dawn Guard, right?
Yeah.
Would you care to hear me reenact my death scene from the second last episode of Season 1?
Okay.
Okay, so at the critical moment, the gate was being swarmed by scorpions. Now you shout, "Look out, Sentinel!"
Look out, Sentinel.
No!
That was it, huh?
Oh, and when you hear it with the sound effects, it's much more affecting.
I'm sure it is. Can I get another drink?
That's so rude. And she's like, okay. Well, thanks for that. I need another drink. Wow.
Look who's back. Run out of lost tombs to find.
Nah, they're losing more for me as we speak. Tell me something. How hard is it to get Fortuo brew out here?
That's the wrong question. What you want to ask is, what's it cost and when would it get here? You know how far it is to Fortuo?
Off the top of my head, no.
Damn far. By Strider takes 2 months to make the trip. Longer if there's trouble. And there's always trouble.
Okay, so what would it cost?
You want to do some business? All right then. I need to send a couple of messages off the record. Your cipher helps me out. I get your brew.
You got a deal.
Done. I don't think Faye will mind, especially since it's for Yara.
The trick is not to buy from Fortua. Just find someone who already imported it. Chasing down collectors and private reserves is like herding rabbits. But I'll get it.
How's the bar treating you?
Still around and kicking, so can't be that bad. Keep your head out there, freelancer.
You too. You try not to lose it in some kind of terrible accident.
It had class, you know?
For one lousy week. And don't call it that.
Alita came up with that one, didn't she? I liked Alita.
Yeah, she appreciated her service. Until the Strider accident.
Until the Strider accident stares at her face.
Fort Tarsis. I mean, General. That's where the name's from.
It took you this long to realize that Fort Tarsis was named after General Tarsis. As soon as I heard the word General and Tarsis together, I knew. I knew what was up.
Hello. You're a freelancer, aren't you?
Do we know each other?
Word gets around. There was a time my job was to listen to those words.
Huh. So that makes you...
A spy. Nadira's husband. I think she spoke to you?
Right, she did. You must be Leighton.
This isn't awkward. A grown man prodded into making friends. But my wife insisted.
She said you were a spy? You must have been one of Tassin's people.
Not quite. I was fighting her people. Dominion. Ex-Dominion. I see Nadira failed to mention that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I defected.
Oh, that's good. I can believe that.
I respect that. The Dominion are a pretty terrible bunch to work for.
Yeah, that's easy to say when you're outside of it, but inside, a man's conscience is never allowed to take root. Like this monitor you've been dealing with. I know his kind well.
I can't imagine.
It's a chorus of one. People forced to sing the same notes. Control, tyranny, supremacy. They become the only notes you know.
Sounds like hell.
I ran from it. Any life in Bastion had to be better than Strollheim.
Most people here are just trying to make their way, live simply, find some happiness.
Yes, decent people. It's all I ever wanted to be. Decency is a commodity in short supply in this world. If we can't find it, we must grow it ourselves.
So you're a spy and a philosopher.
It was my wife who said that, the day I defected to Corvus. She debriefed me. I fell for Nadira before the day was even out.
Must have been one hell of a day.
She was a light at the end of a very dark tunnel. Here was a woman who'd fought in the same shadows I had, yet never surrendered her conscience.
Okay. Here was a woman who'd fought in the shadows. I like stopped listening for a brief second here, but that's good. What about your happy ending? Or your conscience?
Was your conscience intact when you defected?
It was lost. Nadira helped me find it again. Meeting her was... Without her, my life before.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Bad memories from before. I try not to think about it.
Nadira mentioned that.
She thinks talking about the past will help me. We'll see how it goes.
Well, until next time.
Yes, I'm still learning to make friends the normal way. I hope you'll drop by again.
Okay. Hey, don't worry. We'll help you out. We'll chat with you as many times as we can. So, do we have like a progress thing on how many more contracts we have left? Because beforehand we had like 2 out of 4 for, say, Bryn, right? I don't know where to check that. Maybe it's under challenges. Expeditions. Agent. Oh wow, there you go. Okay. So we have 1 more mission for Yarrow, 2 more missions for Bryn, 6 more missions for Matthias under something called the Riddles of Rabin Maurer, and then a bunch of missions here that we haven't seen either. What? I'm wondering when that's gonna unlock. Shoot. Maybe we will do Yarrow's mission. Might as well wrap that up. As much as it will pain the people who really care about the main story of Anthem for whatever reason. Is that it? That is everybody. Good. All right, let's head out there. I'll do Yarrow's mission, just to get that out of the way. You get in here right after people got zapped by lightning? That's funny. These poor bastards. They're just like, oh, what was that? Why am I electrocuted? And I came in totally fine. Well, I guess in terms of the suffering department, I guess I am feeling a little hungry. But a lightning bolt won't solve that issue. Sometimes on a hot day, you just gotta take a bit of a dip.
Have stashed stolen freelancer gear around here. Get it back. Understood.
Right. Don't have the machine gun as my first weapon. I really should change that, but I'm gonna keep forgetting about it. I mean, really? Is it that crazy? We're kind of handling it in an overkill amount of way. Gotta play on hard to get the, oh, there's too many of them feeling.
Got it. Good work. Getting close to finishing. The fight's over. You did finish.
But there's always more.
You could do it. I got another contract. Might be connected. Outlaw cowards stole a shipment of supplies. We'll get it back.
Okay, but which direction?
Let's see what I can do.
There you go. So you gotta tell me this information a lot earlier. What the hell is this guy up to? He's just like, hey, left, right, left, right, left, right. Still want to have a stern conversation with one of these outlaws.
We got you, cowards. Let's get those supplies.
But shooting them's fine too. Oh shit! Well, that guy got fucked up so hard, he flew through the ceiling. Okay, what the fuck is this? I want to fight this. It looks like it just carries cargo, but I want to fight it.
Well fought. I think they got the message. Good. Now get those supplies. That should be enough. You're done. Ah, good. Now that you've finished, new work. Damn, getting word an animal is rampaging in your area. Find it.
Rampaging beast sounds like an Ursix. But I don't know where it is exactly. Ah, it's over here, where everybody else is heading. Well, these are quite a few raging animals. But there's no big one just yet. Oh, is it up here? Hey, you're not an animal, you're an elementalist. I guess we just hadn't gotten to the area yet. Let's get that cool off. There's the tomb that we were in earlier. It'd be funny to walk into that in the middle of the mission. The teammate's like, where'd our teammate go? He just vanished off the map. What's going on? I'd be like, sorry, EA, or rather BioWare, decided to make all these areas separate.
I'll see what I can find. No, can't get a direction from these remains.
This one?
I'm not getting a direction from the remains.
Maybe over here? No.
Think I got something. You see it?
Good. We can get a location now.
I don't know what we just got from that, but I mean, we got the directions, but I don't know how we told that there were directions to even get. It's just kind of like, here's a dead body. Ah, I see. The beast must have ran down this way, 5 miles away.
I see. We need to make sure that beast never leaves this clearing.
Wow, not surprising. It is an Ursix. Cool, that's great because I have my ultimate now, so this thing is dead.
Just isn't giving up.
Okay, it lasted a little bit longer than I expected.
Nicely done. More for me to celebrate.
Alright, we helped out Yarrow. We're gonna get him some beer as soon as we do a mission for Max. And he'll be happy with us even more, because we're just good pals. I love that, like, didgeridoo. Wait, shit. I didn't see what I got. Oh, cool, I got the other Javelin that I could grab, a Colossus, a Ranger. Honestly, out of the 3 or the 4 here, just another just Ranger.
Mark II. It's the latest model out of Helios. And this one looks fresh from the forge. They just started building these for the Sentinels in Anthem. This is the first one I've seen in person.
You seem excited.
I've always had a soft spot for Ranger suits. They're a favorite among freelancers for a good reason. This one's a beauty. They say it's the most adaptable Javelin ever built. Highly upgradable and customizable.
I like the sound of that.
Upgraded power core. That should let you try a wider variety of gear out in the field. Looks like they redesigned the thrusters and the ballistic plating.
So, what can it do?
There's only one way to find out. Go put it through its paces already. I can't wait to start making adjustments to this beauty.
Well, you're gonna have to wait, because I don't want to be the Javelin, but, or rather the Ranger. What kind of armor can I get, though? Let's see.
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a
Ew.
statement.
Ew. What about the torso? Relic torso looks neat. Legion of Dawn torso's okay. Yeah, not for me. But with, you know, when you make it clean, that's a little bit better. Still, I pass. I pass for now. Going back to my storm. Going back to my storm, and then I want to see what I just got. Loadout. Components.
What's on the docket today?
We got a Chaos Core, increases blast damage by 35% of base value. I don't know what that means. Oh, we got another elemental synergy. Yeah, I'm down. Blast value. See, that makes me think of the damage I currently do when I cause an explosion with maybe my E, but I'm not fully sure. Focus Seal. Shock Burst, Glacial Spear, Glacial Spear, Blue. I don't know if that's new, but it's a primer. Other weapons. Oh, we got an assault rifle with assault rifle damage and mag size. Ooh. I don't know if this would be all that great, though. Storm parts, storm parts, storm parts, storm parts. Oh, we get some ember from them, too. That's nice. Yeah, I really wish I knew more about the blast thing. We could equip it. Just to try it out. Although I guess that doesn't really matter for playing on normal, because it doesn't really seem like things are lasting more than 1 or 2 hits anyways. But we'll try it out. If it makes a difference, awesome. If it doesn't, I won't notice. Alright. Let's go chat with Yarrow. Tell him that we did our job, and then we got a couple other people to talk to. Oh boy. Hey, you hear from your dead son yet?
Hello again, Merelda. Still people watching?
There you are. I was starting to think you had missed dinner.
What?
I didn't know we had plans.
All that time in Freemark, you haven't had a home-cooked meal in years.
Oh no.
The Kyler I knew never turned down grilled gazik.
Kyler?
The name I gave you the day I brought you into this world. No wonder I never heard from you. The Anthem must have set a few screws loose.
You might need a nap.
You seem a little tired. Maybe think about getting some rest?
Rest? You finally come back, and that's how you apologize. Mom, go take a nap.
Well, it's just that...
It wasn't easy, Kyler. Everyone told me you were dead, but deep down, I knew if you loved someone enough, the Anthem of creation would make it right. Somehow it would bring my son back to me. If it hadn't, I couldn't live without my boy.
God, no. I'm not gonna pretend to be your son.
I think you're confused. I'm not your son. I'm sorry.
You have your father's sense of humor. All his pranks drove me nuts.
This isn't a prank. You're mistaking me for Kyler.
Don't get smart. I waited years for you to come back. And if you hadn't, I can't live on hope anymore. No point in going on. If it isn't you, I'd rather be dead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend.
You have to accept that Kyler is never coming back. Freemark was 10 years ago. If you haven't heard from him since...
But...
I'm sorry for your loss. I really am.
I don't know. Dead? It can't be. You're a liar.
I'm afraid not. I'm so sorry.
He's all I had. My boy. Please leave. I need to be alone.
Of course. I'll let you be.
I'm so sorry.
Matthias Sumner, wasn't it?
Yeah. Why?
I've just heard of him. He's a big shot with the Arcanists, no?
Yeah. And he does work for Corvus, too. He can be a bit of an oddball, but he's a good guy, generally.
Couldn't they just make them stare at each other or something? God. Rather than like ending their conversation looking at me. Anyways, if she kills herself because of the knowledge that her son might have been dead for 10 years, it's partially on me, but I want her to know the truth. I can't pretend to be her son. That would just be more damaging if she found out the truth later on.
Freelancer. My husband Leighton said you spoke to him.
Right, the spy who defected.
I'm sorry I didn't mention that. I only see him as Leighton. I forgot his past can still scare people.
Seems like it's still scaring him, too.
That's the problem. Tarsin had me debrief him when he came over. It was clear right away that his work for the Dominion, it left him a shell. I've been hoping he can reinvent himself here.
Well, this is the place for it.
That's a good thing about living on the edge of nowhere. You can leave your past behind.
I told Leighton that. He says it depends on what you've done.
Such as?
He inflicted a lot of pain. Against us. And his own people.
Whatever he did, I still think he deserves another chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Not everyone would.
Was there a price for his second chance?
He gave us years of Dominion intel.
And apparently along the way he fell for you?
I was just doing my job. Debriefing the enemy.
Except now you're married to him.
I saw who he really was. Haunted.
Not exactly love at first sight.
No. But he was haunted by the ghost of the better man he might have been. I've seen that man. It's in him. He grew on me.
Spy romance is strange. I'll just say you're good for him.
He's lucky he found you. I guess it works out for you both.
We share the same flaws, same struggles, and our dinner conversation doesn't freak each other out. But I'm worried about him. More and more, he wants to be alone.
Any idea what's bothering him?
He's talking to himself, sometimes in his sleep. I don't know what it means. I want to help, but he just waves me off.
Well, he seemed okay talking to me.
Maybe this is an opening. I'd really appreciate if you kept at it.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I make no promises, but generally most things have been going pretty well for us. We talk to a person, we either resolve their problems, or we just don't see them again because their problems led to their death. And we feel bad about it because somebody else tells us about their death. And,
Break Rigger Brooks' jaw?
Huh?
Oh, Matthias? Yeah, that happened. That's why I said he's a good guy. Generally.
Sorry about that. I was ordering food. Okay, so, I'm gonna hope that we have so much drama going on inside of this place. God. Like one of every single type that you can imagine. But it works.
Freelancer, I got news. Could be very bad.
Let's hear it.
You remember Freelancer Diggs? That strider full of Arcanists?
Damaged cargo bay door, right?
That's the one. They never arrived in Fort Tarsis.
Really?
What do you mean?
I'm telling you, I don't know. We need to find out what happened to them. I'll keep trying to reach Freelancer Diggs.
Got it.
Those people, they're counting on us. You hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, maybe I should have stuck with them until it was all repaired. Shit. Shoot, I thought we were like wrapping up his mission, but no, we got one more. And we even went through like a whole mission between then and now. I ordered tacos, viewers who are watching live. Alright, let's go find the Strider. Will the tracks be right around here? This is where we encountered it before.
Tracks were found. Nothing strange about them. Let's see if they lead anywhere.
Alright. These guys are already partially in their mission. Where would the other tracks be? Here? Through the river? Something large moved through here recently. Alright, well, I don't know what part of this I'm supposed to examine. Oh, here we go.
They found more tracks. Still no signs of battle. And no word from Freelancer Diggs so far. I worry.
That was an intense amount of light. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that was from lightning. This isn't theirs, right? Oh, hey. Cargo manifest skystone, 10 crates fairstone, half a crate of ember, old ventilator, lights to be repurposed, belongings of Barth and Jarl to be returned to his family. And it never made it.
Look, that's it. That is our missing Strider.
Pieces everywhere.
Yet I see no signs of attack, like back at the ambush site. It's been scavenged by scars. That is clear, at least.
Wait, this is literally it? Or did somebody, one of the other guys might have found it?
They found some Strider remains. No Arcanists. Let's start the search. Ah, I see. The scars hold their prizes up a cliff over here. If we are lucky, where we find the parts, we find the Arcanists.
Yeah, maybe they're being held hostage. We've seen the scars will do that sometimes. The question is, for how long have they been out here?
Back on their trail. Scars. No doubt about it. They found the cage. Arcanists, finally. They look, unharmed.
Maybe this is an ambush.
Scars here. Not enough to overpower a Strider without firing a shot. Do not open the cages yet. Not safe.
Right. Scars first.
Wow, you got very fortunate, friend. Somehow you did not get hurt by the blast. So it does look like my blast damage upgrade affected things.
Scars. They are roaches. You see one, you know 10 are not 5.
Because I'm doing like 1,300 damage for every burst, which is much more than 900.
These hips spring up faster than we can stop them. Yet we can't let them get a foothold. Even out here.
Come on, I'm trying to blow up the tank on your back. Yeah, you got squashed by the Colossus.
Take care of the scars. Let's get those Arcanists safe.
Hey guys, glad you're alive. Maybe.
We got the other cage open. What happened?
We were captured. Sold to this monstrous scar. You have to stop him.
We will.
Yara, you got anything for me to follow?
Maybe. A weak signal. Very close. Our people opened one of the cages. They're okay, but mention of Freelancer Kalish was killed in an attack. Nothing about Diggs.
Maybe Diggs is the one who sold them off.
Following the signal markers. We're getting close.
Maybe he's just one big old scumbag.
That prisoner said Freelancer Kalish.
Yeah. Who's Kalish? And where's Diggs?
Better question, who is Diggs?
Yeah, look at that. They're getting on the same trail too. Dodge! Oh god, I was spamming control and it didn't let me dodge. We got so many explosions, sniper shots flying down the line, goddamn. I still want to find out if I can combo things twice, because that'd be an insane amount of damage.
What's coming from that bunker?
Bet we find out what happened to the Strider down there.
Oh, there's a bunker that we can enter through the drill. That's bizarre.
Something here is giving off a signal. Has to be something from our missing Strider.
I wonder if Diggs was like a Scar. That'd be crazy.
Lots of Strider parts. Stolen cargo. Look for a black box. What do you know? They claim outlaws killed their freelancer and sold them to the Scars.
You think Diggs is somehow involved in all this?
If so, he is no freelancer.
Could be an outlaw, posing as a freelancer.
Speak one soul, huh?
Yes. Very bad business.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I was just killing everybody in here. So, where's this signal? Ooh, here we go.
Okay, they found the Strider's black box.
Can you get any info from it?
It's locked. Cypher will help. One moment.
Up, decryption time. Oh, shit! I don't even know what this thing is called. We've seen it around, but I haven't memorized its name. Anyways, it's here, it's big, and it's scary. I'm gonna win wall. You're gonna walk right through it, but that's fine.
You're doing well. Why don't you fight in a smaller space, yes?
Yes!
It is, but I mean, I can literally just float in the same spot and shoot over and over and over, so this is working out.
Monstrous Scar down. Finally. That's what you get for buying Arcanist. Okay. Did you get anything from the black box? Yoro? You there?
The Strider was attacked by outlaws, not Scars.
We knew that, right?
Their original freelancer, Kalish, was killed. The Arcanists were captured and then sold.
And Diggs?
He's an outlaw, using a stolen suit to masquerade as a freelancer.
Oh.
Come back, my friend. We will find this imposter. You hear me?
Oh, I hear you.
That's a little less exciting than what I thought it was gonna be. Oh, God. 1 out of 5. All right. So I guess we're starting Yarrow's next set of missions. And these ones are doozy. Because now it's been made personal. They killed a freelancer and are posing as them to try and sell other people. That's pretty fucked. Like this guy, he's trying to live his Mass Effect life. Same with his friend over here. What do we got? Light machine gun, fastest firing machine gun in the class. Man, I like that. Ooh, shield reinforcements. I need that. And then shotguns, which we don't care about. Okay, I can equip some of this. Forge. I think we should do the story mission. Alright. Weapons. Were these any real better? I don't think so. I don't want fast firing machine gun. But I will re-equip my components. Because now I've got a blue shield reinforcement. Which gives us almost 100 more shield, which is great. I don't like the status on it. Autocannon! I don't use autocannons. I can't. Because I would need to have a Colossus, which I won't be able to have for a while. And then we got some other elemental things. Elemental empowerment. I think we got new elemental empowerment. I'm not sure. We got elemental synergy. Ah. Let's replace this one. Alright, what's the difference between these? They are the exact same. This one gives me my shields faster. This one gives me 13% more ammo for my weapons. I'll keep shield. Shield's more important. And that's really it. I will, however, fucking swap my weapons in their slots. Because I'm getting tired of re-equipping my guns. The marksman rifle's fine, but not nearly. I just like the sledgehammer a little bit more. Alright, and then that's really it. Maybe once I'm level 18, we can equip some of the other stuff. I like what we have here. We've got something that makes it so I do 50% more damage with my gear. And I've got something that makes it so I recharge my power 50% faster too. So they kind of, they cancel each other out a little bit by the negative 20%. But I still get a 30% buff on my damage and my recharge rate, which seems pretty damn useful. And then having more shields is great. So, I mean, I'm keeping that. We're fine with where we are. I think once we have the other remaining component slots, we'll have the customization we need. So we've basically set ourselves up for a nice foundation. And then later on, we can get specialization. Alright, what's going on here? Moreldo is willing to talk to us again. That has me worried.
Hi there, Merelda.
Can't sleep, huh? I get insomnia too. I thought it would get better with you back, but still wide awake.
You okay?
Just thinking. I used to sketch you and imagine the conversations we'd have when you returned, Kyla.
How did it go?
I never knew where to start. How did it happen? When? How long were you out there? Were you hurt? Did the Anthem bring you back?
I don't think the Anthem has anything to do with this.
Of course it does. Everything in this world happens because of the Anthem. And that includes you. So what did you see out there in the world?
Everywhere I went, there was an adventure. Saw all kinds of incredible things. Silenced lots of relics.
Just like you dreamed as a little boy.
The life of a freelancer.
Must have been so exciting. And from the looks of it, full of good food. You've put on a few pounds since I last saw you.
Hey!
I'm your mother. I get to be honest with you. Now, you be honest with me. Why didn't you come back sooner? Why make me wait all those years?
I'm not your... Why does she think I am... Ugh.
I tried telling you before.
What?
This whole situation, you're confused. I'm not who you think I am.
You trying that again? Telling me you're not my son?
I'm trying to tell you the truth.
You don't think I know my own child? When you were hurt, I tried to...
Hurt? When?
There was nothing I could do. Your father and I...
Oh, no.
We... Forget it. It's nothing. The Anthem brought you back, and that's all that matters. Now, I'm tired. Let's talk another time.
Hope you feel better.
Did her son come back from Freemark injured?
The volume of Tarsis is not clear on that reasoning.
And then die?
Build another city so close by.
It served a different purpose.
I concur, but what are the defensive advantages of building at such a low spot?
And then she's just trying to repress all of that. Oh, man.
Hey, buddy. Well out there?
Yeah, Lucky Jack. Try getting some more conversation options, buddy.
Diggs is an outlaw. A damn outlaw. And we helped him do his work.
The Arcanists we found are doing okay?
Yes, they're safe. I fear they won't be counting on freelancers anytime soon.
That's understandable.
Just when we were making progress, you know?
What do we know about this Diggs guy?
Not much. Had to be behind those outlaws at the graves.
I remember that a bunch of freelancer links were missing.
That's right. He could learn about contracts from those. Maybe a lot more. Coward. He knows nothing about the damage he's doing.
We need to watch for anything that Diggs might consider a target.
Truth. Meanwhile, you must continue your work. It's more important than ever.
Yeah, we have to keep an eye out while doing our contracts, but they're gonna have to wait a little bit. Because I do want to try going to the Fort of Dawn and see if maybe we can get some answers. We're probably not going to get the suit ourselves. The monitor's probably going to get it or get the technology of it. We're going to get ripped off somehow. I feel it in my bones.
Layton, how are things?
Do we know each other?
I'm a freelancer. We spoke before. You told me you defected from...
Of course. I'm sorry. I remember now. My wife wants me to make new friends. Not doing a good job of it, am I?
You okay?
I don't think so. No, there's a fog. Too much time thinking about the past.
It might help if you talk about it instead.
I was a different man back then. Your opinion of me, it will change.
Yeah, it's fine.
I won't lie, I could. But I've seen my share of rough stuff in the world. Try me.
I was a Dominion cipher. A surveillance tool of the state, directed against our own people. I tracked their movements, their plans, their sedition. I was very good at this. I was the unseen hand keeping the flock in line. When I caught one straying, they died. Many strayed.
That couldn't have been easy.
Easier than what came next. I also had physical talents, strength, agility, marksmanship. The Dominion put these to use. I was sent abroad on missions. I hunted enemy ciphers, then mentally tortured them to extract information. They begged me to end their agony, which I did, putting a bullet in the source of their pain, their skull. There were so many of them, I lost track. So, what do you think of me now, freelancer?
I mean, you were doing your job. You're competent.
I'll give you credit for being honest. That was some seriously unvarnished truth.
A truth I can't seem to reconcile with myself. I did those things.
I can see why your wife is concerned about you.
More than anything, I want to be the man she thinks I can be. The other day, I helped a woman and her boy churn some butter. It was simple. It was real. It's the life I want.
What's holding you back?
The memories don't just vanish.
Your wife mentioned that you've been talking to yourself?
The curse of being a cipher. It's all a jumble. A single word could lead to a memory, and then another I thought I'd forgotten. When I'm thinking, I don't realize it's out loud sometimes.
What's bothering you?
A name. A woman. Aurora. It keeps repeating. She was... Damn headache. I can't remember.
It's okay, if it's too painful.
Aurora is expendable. Collateral damage is acceptable. The state has decided. The state has decreed.
What?
I don't know. It's a memory. I don't know who she was or what I did, but I can feel it.
Whatever happened with her, I think it's tearing you apart.
Can I ever be whole again?
Talk to your wife. Nadira could help. She's worried about you.
No, the shame. Not until I understand this. I need some time to think.
I understand.
God, this guy's got some problems. But I am intrigued to see where this goes. I want to see if... Who was Aurora? Or was Aurora a place? I mean... Maybe Aurora was a Strider. We need more answers. But we also have to be worried.
The old freelancer magic. We're on the trail now.
We wouldn't want Layton to slip back into his old Dominion ways because he's stuck in the middle of a memory.
Ah, freelancer. You have time?
Sure. What's going on?
Your work is having an effect. People come by. Some speak their thanks.
Something else on your mind?
When I was a young man, strong, oh so handsome, very skilled freelancer. Good heart, but selfish, arrogant. Everybody knew me, and I knew everything.
Really?
Oh yes, very handsome. I got a message one day. Outlaws making trouble for people out in the jungle.
Sure, just routine, right?
Just routine. I go, I fight. After, I notice one of them is only wounded. He spat and cursed me, but I could see fear in his eyes.
What did you do?
What would you have done?
If he was legitimately wounded there, I might have done nothing.
Walked away. He wasn't a threat anymore. My first responsibility is to make sure the people were safe.
That is exactly your responsibility, which is why you are wrong.
What?
I walked away, like you said. I knew best, right? Show mercy. But he saw my mercy as an insult. He hunted me for years.
But he didn't find you?
No. Somewhere out in the jungle. I don't know where. He found Freelancer Garnet. He killed my friend. Worst part, the bastard left me a message at the fort. Wrote it out plain.
Yarrow.
He found the way to hurt me after all. All this, my fault.
No way. You're not responsible.
I left the outlaw alive. I am alive. Garnet is gone.
Hard to see the good in that.
Not hard. My arrogance was thinking I could afford mercy. Mercy doesn't keep the people safe.
Good.
After that, the people could count on me. Now, they must count on you. You hear me?
I hear you. So, you caught him, right? The outlaw?
No. He died before I could hear Garnet's story.
That sucks, buddy. Listen, I get where you're coming from.
In the tomb of General Tarsis.
In that particular instance, ending the outlaw would have been the right call. Because he would go on to eventually kill his friend and probably wreak havoc and do a lot of other bad things. The problem is, not all circumstances will have the exact same results. Maybe you save an outlaw, right? And then they realize their ways. Maybe they realize, shit, I'm an asshole, and I don't want to do that. Then you get someone like Layton. Layton came from the Dominion. Probably the worst people in this game. Even in comparison to the Outlaws, because at least the Outlaws, they're just a bunch of crazy killer asshole dudes, right? They're just out there doing their own thing. The Dominion are an army, a military force wanting to rule over everything. I think that's a little bit worse in some instances, but he betrayed them, defected from their side, and if we had just killed him under the thought that he was Dominion, they need to die, then he wouldn't have been able to help us out. And I assume what he did and the information that he gave helped us deal with a lot of Dominion shenanigans. So, I don't know. It's one of those things where hindsight's a huge bitch. It's going to be a 2020 thing because literally anything can happen. That guy turning out to be a crazy killer, even after having been spared, that's a risk. And, yeah, maybe it is better to have killed them. And again, in this case, that guy should have for him. But I'd rather sometimes show mercy and deal with the consequences with confidence than to just be a merciless asshole who's like, oh, you're just bleeding on the ground? you're dead. Now in a video game, that's the opposite. I'm probably going to shoot a lot of the people who are on the ground.
She seems like quite the character.
You can't say that right in front of her.
A Koroks into the fort. It'll be one for the history books.
Right. Anyways, my food is here, so I actually need to be right back. So we're taking a little bit of a break, and then we'll probably do the mission for Bryn. So be right back.